Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is my declutter series. I want to welcome you to it. We are going to be doing a quick intro on this series and then we're going to get right into today's video. If you've already seen this introduction, that means that you have been watching my other declutter videos. The intro is going to be the same for every single video, so if you've already seen it, feel free to skip ahead. I do want to intro why I'm doing this declutter series a little bit and give you a little background on it and how we're going to go about it, because it's different than just getting rid of makeup that I don't use. There's a very specific method behind this. So I just finished reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. This is a book that details out the KonMari method, which is Marie Kondo's method. It is her last name, a combination of her first and last name, KonMari method. And basically, this book tells you how to put your house in order. It's something that I've been really thinking about for a long time, but every time I see the book, I would get really overwhelmed. And so finally, I decided to do it. So this declutter series is all about getting rid of things that do not bring me joy. Now, I am a makeup collector. It is my passion, it is part of my job, and I love makeup. It brings me a lot of joy, but there's so much in my collection that I could not possibly use. You may have watched my declutter series from last year where I discarded an absolute ton of makeup, and this time it's a much smaller collection, but still huge for any one person. I didn't need this much makeup, and so when we're decluttering it, I'm pretty cutthroat with it. If it doesn't bring me joy, it goes. All of this makeup, if it was heavily used and not able to be donated, it has been being tossed, or if it was expired, it's being tossed. If it's able to be donated, lightly used, or hasn't been used, I am donating it to women's shelters. That is the quick little intro. I am doing a Project Zero, if you're watching this in the month of May, for 30 days of no spending on wants, and it's about appreciating the things that we have, learning to love the things we have, and not always looking for the next thing that we want, buying the next new thing. And I'm doing it through a Facebook group, so if you want to join that, I will have it below. We have over 100 members of it. It's so fun. We're supporting each other. We're all kind of doing it together. It's a really good time. We do daily challenges, and it's kind of like leading our own version of a minimalist life, which to me is not a minimalist life. I call it my Abby minimalist life. I want to live with less stuff that I feel like I don't need. So anyway, that's the story on the decluttering. I hope that you guys enjoy this series. I will be talking more about the KonMari method in upcoming videos. You're going to see a whole before and after house tour, because I did the entire house, not just my makeup. In fact, my makeup was the last thing that I decluttered because I knew it would be the most emotional and also one of the hardest things for me to do, and it took more than an entire day to do all of this and film it for you. So I hope that you enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and let's go ahead and get into today's declutter video. Okay, now we have shadow sticks, brow products, eyeshadow bases. Again, guys, we're being very critical here. So these are not real tweezers. I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't know why I'm keeping those. They're actually pretty dangerous and scary. Alright, I'm going to go through, let's see, we'll go through eyeshadow bases first. I'm going to keep my NYX white eyeshadow base and the tan one. I'm going to get rid of my MAC Mixing Medium and my Inglot Duraline. I just never use those. I'm going to keep my MAC Mixing Medium. I'm going to get rid of my Gorgeous Cosmetics and my Benefit Lemonade. Don't use those. NARS Pro Prime, you guys, this is my favorite, but it's like empty, so I'm going to get rid of that. This Mally eyeshadow base is actually really good, so I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to get rid of my Laura Mercier brightening one. I'm going to move my tweezers, my razor, and my eyelash curler over here. Then we'll move on to brow products. My NYX Tame and Frame I'm going to keep. Keep my Benefit Gimme Brow. Get rid of my Gorgeous Cosmetics gel and my Anastasia. This is the brow pen that I just don't really like. I don't really like that very much. I'm going to get rid of both of these. And I think this is a brow pencil from Tantalizing Taupe from Cella. I'm going to keep it because I've never used it. And I'm going to keep my soft brow definer from Laura Mercier because I really like that. Then for cream shadows, guys, love my Mally, definitely keeping those. Getting rid of Scandalize and these from Hard Candy. I'm going to get rid of the, let's see, yeah, this is, oh, it's not dry. Oh yeah, it is dried out. Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes. I'm going to get rid of this from Trestique. Laura Mercier, for sure keeping that. Getting rid of this Hello Kitty one, it's not good. And my Mark ones. My Rimmel Scandalize, let's test these out. Because with eyeshadow sticks especially, they dry out so fast. That one's good. I'm going to keep that black one. And I'm going to get rid of this purple one. I don't like it very much. But let's try this Tarte Smolder Eyes. It's actually dried out anyway, so we're going to get rid of that guy. I am going to get rid of all my NYX eyeshadow pencils except Milk because I don't use them. These have never been opened, so I'm going to donate them. They're from CoverGirl. This one from Smashbox I don't like, and this one from Milani is actually like a pretty bronze color. I'm going to keep that guy. That is it. Oh my gosh. Alright, now we have single eyeshadows, so let's go ahead and go through these. Oh my gosh. I'm going to keep all my L'Oreals, you guys. I love these so much. I'm going to, these e.l.f. long-lasting ones I never use, but like, they're so pretty. I'm going to keep that pink one. And I think this is like a dark, they're so stinking pretty though. I don't know why I don't use those. This one's a little patchy. I'm going to get rid of this black one. Then I'm going to get rid of these eye pigments, these color tattoo pigments from Maybelline. I don't use those. Going to get rid of these Flower Beauties, keep that guy, and get rid of this color tattoo. It's all dried out. Okay, so then for these, I'm going to keep this Teal Makeup for Everyone. Some of these just dry out so fast. I like this lilac too. It's really pretty. So I'm going to keep that one. Ooh, can't get the lid back on. Then this bronze one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all three of these. Makeup Forever. They're really awesome. Okay, these single NYX eyeshadows, you guys, I do not use ever. Ever. I don't use single eyeshadows. I just don't. And so I think it's a waste for me to keep them. So I'm going to dump all these single eyeshadows. That's what's going to happen. Then these Illamasqua singles. These are all cream shadows I have literally never used. I'm going to get rid of all of those. I'm going to keep the mine from Estee Lauder if it's still nice. It's in like ivory lace, I think. Yeah, I like that color. It's really pretty. I'm going to get rid of both of these NYX bright eyeshadows. Gonna get rid of Steel and Black Cat. That's all dried out. I'm gonna keep these Buxom ones. These are like some of my favorite cream shadows. They're amazing. So I'm just gonna drop those in here. Then I'm going to keep this Stila Kitten eyeshadow. It's like a, looks like a metal almost. It's really pretty. Let's see if these MAC ones are dried out or not. MAC Rubenesque is not. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that then. Definitely going to keep that. MAC Dangerous Cuvée and MAC Bare Steady I'm going to keep. Going to get rid of the Starlux one and let's see, this Origins one I love. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And Coffee Buzz, so I'm going to keep that. And then I'm going to keep my two MAC paints, my Laura Mercier shadow, and I'm going to get rid of this number 7 and this CoverGirl one. Toss this because I never use it. And this is just an eyeshadow palette I'm going to have to put to the side for when we're doing eyeshadow palettes. So, those are cream eyeshadows and some eyeshadow singles. I'm going to grab the rest. Alright, so I have the rest of my single eyeshadows here. Let's start here. I don't use these Urban Decay. Those go. Guys, I don't use single eyeshadows. I'm going to pick out, honestly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick out the ones that I know I want to keep. Because the rest of them, I feel like I'm really going to dump. I don't use single eyeshadows. Like, I will not open my drawer to keep these. So, this Dior one is amazing. Like, all my Dior singles are amazing. So, I'm going to keep all of those. Put those there. I am, let's see, what's this Laura Mercier one? Is this like the, oh, that one's so pretty. I'm going to keep that guy. Let's look at my NARS ones. I don't like my NARS, these at all. No, I'm getting rid of both of those. Get rid of all of those. This Givenchy quad I'm going to get rid of. I don't use it. What is this MAC one? Oh, these MAC like metal ones. That's never even been touched, but look at this. They are beautiful. Like, I am for sure keeping that. And all of these MAC ones are like that. They're like, what are these called? Mega Metal. I have Mega Metals, and then I have MAC Extra Dimension. And I'm going to keep all those. This color from the Maryland collection is insanely beautiful too, but this one's prettier. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't need that. Don't need that one. They're kind of like the same color and the other one's prettier. These are like marbled MAC ones I'm going to keep. I have MAC Swiss Chocolate and Handwritten, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to get rid of this Gorgeous Cosmetics shade. Not a big fan of it. All these Benefit shadows I don't use are going. I'm going to keep this extreme color one. I'm going to keep all these Milani ones. I have a bunch of them back here. I absolutely love them, so I'm going to keep all of those. I'm going to get rid of the Sakari, this L'Oreal. These guys I don't use. I'm going to keep this one, this Blinkle one. This one's by J-Cat Beauty, you guys. Check this out. Are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to get rid of this Milani one that I don't really use. This NYX one. I have this Makeup Forever shadow, but it's just like a sample. And I won't use that. Another Rock and Republic. Gonna get rid of this Jordana. Alright, so I think this Essence Duo is really pretty. I'm gonna keep that. And this color, I love. I got this from, is this from, oh, Hot Makeup. It's gorgeous. Alright, so the rest of these, ooh, I'm gonna keep a couple of these. I'm gonna keep these two Lancome ones. And my two Laura Mercier ones that I love. And this Total Intensity by Prestige is beautiful. These are all gonna go. Alright, so I'm gonna put all my MAC ones. My Rock and Republics are gonna stay. I want to depot them. I know I said it the last time I decluttered and I was supposed to depot them and I didn't. I can't bring myself to get rid of them because they are so beautiful and I love them and they don't make them anymore. So I don't want to get rid of those and I'm not going to. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to keep them and I'm going to depot them. That's the plan, Stan. Alright. We have our cream eyeshadows and our regular eyeshadows going back. So we're going to get started. I'm getting rid of all my sleek palettes, you guys. I used to reach for these all the time. I don't anymore. So I'm going to go. Those are gone. My M Cosmetics palettes. I think all these are made, I have made them with a few things I love, colors I love. I'm going to get rid of that guy. That one's pretty. That one's empty. I'm going to get rid of this one and I'm going to keep this guy. I love this palette. I used to use this like every single day, so I'm actually going to keep that guy. I'm going to get rid of this Laura Mercier Baked Eyeshadow palette. I never, ever, ever use it. This is the Sephora Pantone Universe. I'm going to get rid of that. I never use that guy. The Urban Decay Electric palette. I'm going to keep because I want a palette with really bright colors, so I want to keep that one. This Sleek Makeup is just not good. I don't like that palette, so I'm going to get rid of that. These from Hard Candy I don't like. These quads from Milani I'm not a big fan of. I'm going to keep my Essence Nude palette. I do really like that one. I'm going to get rid of this Wet n Wild one. I'm going to get rid of this Tarte one. I don't really like that one very much. Definitely going to keep the NYX Avant Pop one. I'm going to keep both these matte quads because they have unique colors in them. Some bright colors too. Going to get rid of this Smashbox, this Fergie one, Project Runway, this little L'Oreal one, this little guy here. I'm going to get rid of this Smashbox one. I never use these colors. This Dior palette, I'm going to get rid of. I don't use it. I don't use it. This one, I love to death, so I'm going to keep that guy. Going to get rid of this Lancome one. I don't use that one ever. I don't know if it's ever even been used. I think this is by Clinique. Yeah, I don't use that guy. Both these Rain Cosmetics palettes, I like never use. Let me see how pigmented this blue is, though. No, it's not very pigmented. Get rid of that guy. This is the Urban Decay Basics palette, which I'm going to keep. The Revealed 3D palette, I'm going to keep this from Coastal Scents. I like that. I have two Lime Crime palettes. These are the older palettes that they made. I love the colors of that, though, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. And I'm going to keep this one, too. They're just really unique, bright colors, and so I want to make sure I keep that in my collection. Love this Marc Jacobs palette so much. These are the color, what are they called? Color Style Icons in the Starlit. So pretty. I'm definitely keeping that. I'm going to get rid of this Gorgeous Cosmetics palette. I have other palettes now that I've kept with these colors. I don't really reach for it. It's a little bit bigger. Let's see. I'm going to keep this Laura Mercier palette. I like that. I don't like the packaging so much, but I like the palette. I'm going to get rid of this Pantone Universe palette that I never use. Same with this Smashbox one. Don't use that one ever. This Stila one is really pretty, but I just don't reach for it. I feel like I have, the colors I really like are these two, and I have those in other palettes. Hopefully, my camera just stopped recording. I didn't notice it. Hopefully, you guys saw the last little bit. I'm going to keep all four of my Inglot palettes, which I love. Gonna get rid of this Ofra one, and this Coastal Scents one I'm going to keep because it's got some cool colors in there. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. And then we're just gonna stack these guys by